Off with just your name and where you from.
Peace, God. My name is Anno. I go by Anno the Poet. I'm from Houston, Texas.
Fire, man. So what's been your journey to art, poetry, just that creativity?
My journey, I started about 2 years ago, just on on some random stuff. Went to a place called Taste Buds and Poetic.Tweet. One of my mentors, she was having an open mic called Taste the Poetry, and I randomly went up there and got on the mic, and I have not got off the mic since.
Fire, man. I definitely enjoyed your work tonight, man.
Gratitude,
it was like
God.
super passionate. The storytelling was amazing. Just like the energy behind it all was amazing. What would you say one of your biggest obstacles have been in this last 2 years of just being an artist and like leaning into that?
My biggest obstacle these last 2 years is self-accountability. Just admitting my toxicity, narcissistic ways. Just admitting all of that type of stuff and just learning how to do my shadow work to control those things. Because those parts are a part of me, but it's just making sure that I'm working on fuck being humble, but in a sense working on my humility, not dimming my light, but just making sure that I'm in tune with certain traits I have that might affect other people who I interact with in a negative way. So I want to make sure that I'm conscious of that, how I interact with people. So in the last 2 years, that's the biggest thing I've been dealing with, because the male ego is a very scary thing, you know what I mean? So to be able to bury that and work on myself, that was the biggest thing.
That's a fact. And how have you been navigating that? Like, how have you overcome it, or what's your pathway to overcoming that?
Through this poetry stuff, through affirmations, through people like you who even want to put a camera in my face, man, and even hear what I have to say. The mentorship I receive from people in my life, like Keep Divine here, that's just what keeps me going. I have people who tap in with me spiritually, check on me, make sure that I'm not, you're never too old to have people giving you correction and just making sure that you on the right path. Not to be cliche, but a lot of us just get up and live like we really don't have anybody who gives a damn what we do. But to have people who might be like, hey, chill out on that, or hey, go this way, or hey, calm down, that's what's been helping me navigate. So all praise to the Most High, but all praise to the universe for allowing me to be sharing space with people who give a damn enough about me to help me get through some of them things, that I listed previously.
Yes, sir. And what are you working on? Any projects upcoming?
Oh, yeah.
Anything that you can kind of mention that people can support you on?
Yes, sir. So if you can support the poetry community as a whole, like we're one of the most disrespected art forms. And when we say that, we mean as far as just like, financially and recognition wise. But aside from that, yeah, support any artist of any kind, painter, poet, rapper, whatever. Just support the arts. If you like what Anno, how I rock and things that I create, tap in with me, follow me at ANNODAPOET. But hey, I'm not necessarily concerned on you supporting me, just support the arts, period. If you rock with me, then hey, I would appreciate it and much gratitude for your support, but just supporting anybody, supports the local poetry scene. If you are in another state, we out here in Arizona right now. I'm from Houston, Texas, so it's like, hey, support your local poetry scene, support your local artists. You got some people who making paintings, they $5, buy one of them. You know what I'm saying? Go to that poetry show. I don't care if you're the only person in there. Like, them people gonna put on a show for you. They appreciate you being there. So just support the local poetry scene, and that's how we can be able to support us as a whole. Okay, it's like almost like it starts at home. We can't be trying to support the big, broad if we're not supporting the local. You know what I mean? So yeah, that way.
Hey, that's fire, man. And to close out, I know you got something that you're building in Houston. If you can mention, like, if someone that's watching this is in Houston, tell us about what you got going on.
That way. Peace, guys, in Houston, Texas. Y'all already know what's up. Every Thursday, Dat Way Poetry, DATPOETRY, Dat Way Poetry open mic every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. seating at Taste Buds, 5204 Yale Street. Free entry, free parking, some of the best food, hookah, drinks. You already know the whole sales pitch. Tap in. This is one of the best open mics. I'm not trying to be cliche. Really go check in with the people and ask the people every Thursday. The open mic sometimes goes all the way to 11:30 midnight. I wanted to curate an open mic that most working class citizens could be able to get off of work at 5, 6, get home, pick up the kids, drop them off, cook something to eat, put the kids to bed, take a shower, get dressed, and still come to a show that starts seating at 8:30 and doesn't start till 9 p.m. sharp. You know what I mean? And then also we have Love Always open mic. We have our inaugural show in the Rising. So as soon as I leave here, get on the plane at 5 a.m., and I gotta be back in Houston because Love Always open mic at Love Houston. We have our show doors opening at 12 p.m. tomorrow, so pop out for poetry brunch, all the tourists, all the people in the city. It's looking good so far right now. I know last time I checked with Black Swan, we had like over 100 RSVPs, so shout out to all those people in the building coming to get this dope poetry experience, and we just coming to share space and vibe. That's all it is right there. That way, tap in. We got a lot of stuff going on. Shout out Key Divine. Shout out Divine Soul. Tap in with the ooh, ah. What else we got going on? Oh, shout out Different Strands Herbal Juices. Shout out those young guys. Follow them, Different Strands Herbal Juices. They making juices, cold pressed juices out there in the city. Shout out to Juan Poetry, Amir, Black Swan. Let me see who else. Shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? That way.